Oh, yeah. Sunset Rewind FanZone episode 10. How you doing today, Coach?
Great day. Great week of football. Getting close to playoffs.
Awesome week of football.
Starting a little chilly in the air. I love it.
Yep.
Fall weather.
Football weather.
Yep.
Let's go directly to the fan comments. Rich Carrillo said, the group war rules, early 1970s. Great tunes as per usual, Katie. Thank you, Rich. I got to give props to Coach Pottios. So a lot of these are his suggestions as well. And
yeah, how do you get all the credit for the songs when I'm the one picking them out? But, you know, being a team player that I am, you can have credit too.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Jaden Sai, you guys should have players on your show for National Signing Day. Jaden, actually, that's a
wonderful
great call.
Idea. I
So
love that.
Here's our offer. National Signing Day is in February. If you guys want to come down and do it on our show, you just let us know. We'll set up however you want. You can have your family and friends here. You can do the thing with the three hats. Yeah.
Do that.
Can pull your shirt off with the team you're going to go.
School you're choosing.
We can put your future head coach, college coach, on a Zoom call, and he can be on the show too. However you want to do it.
Yep.
You know, being in the Sunset League, we're here for you guys. So
it's your big day. Yeah. We'd love to help you, get the word out there who you're going to sign with.
We'll stay here all day long, and we'll service you guys. So if that's something you want to do, reach out to us, and we'll definitely make that happen.
Hey, our guy Taryn Rodriguez. Hey, Taryn. He had a comment. He said, fun fact, Colorado's head coach Mike Sanford is a Los Alamitos alum. Also, hello comment section. I hope you all enjoyed my 2-minute and 20-second appearance. So
I'm sure they loved it.
Props to Taryn there.
Yeah, no, so I didn't know that. Mike Sanford is a Los Al guy. Well, that makes sense because Colorado's coming hard after the Sunset people, and in particular Los Al. But see, he knows something that a lot of those college coaches don't know. He knows what league to go to, where all the talent is, and if he can get a handful of those guys to sign, look how Colorado is going to be the real deal. No, they're doing it right. They're going after the big dogs. And
go Buffs.
I give him a lot of credit. And again, being a Los Al guy, he gets it. So good for him. Tommy Tarr, if Harbor wins, I want to hear Anchors Away from the U.S. Navy band. Sorry, Tommy, you don't get to hear Anchors Away.
Can't do it. Wish we could, but
maybe next year.
Green boxes. The tar pit will be 5,000 plus strong. The Harbor flag will fly Blackies over Blackies once more. CDM
about
locked.
The beach ball.
Yeah, or the beach ball. CDM locked out of the Goose. Oh, wow.
Can I just jump in real quick? Mr. Green Boxes, we were all locked out of the Goose. I put a follow-up comment saying after the game, we would love to come meet all of our fans who comment at the Goose after. The line was around the corner. I had no idea. Look, when I was single, 25, living in Newport, I didn't mind waiting an hour in a line to get into Sharky's or whatever.
That looked like the premiere to a Hollywood movie the other night.
Those days are over. I'm not waiting in lines for anything. I barely can handle Disneyland, but I do that because it's my kids. But other than that, no lines. So we shoot the show every Sunday. We get here at 7:30. We basically grind it out till 10, and then we're at the Goose. So if you want to come by, say hi, introduce yourselves. We'd love to meet you. But we're there every Sunday around 10 watching the morning games.
He did also acknowledge that the Tars are sitting on the tourist side of the field, which I'm sure was strange for them, being that their school and everything. But he also said, go Tars.
That tourist side of the film looked like a home side at a big game. It was rocking.
Both
sides were.
SRO, standing room only.
Yeah.
You turned around, there's people up against the fences because there's no seats left.
We had to walk from the Goose to get there because the parking just wasn't going to happen. So
it was awesome.
Great environment, great time.
We talked about that earlier. I had so much fun at that game.
Yeah.
It was so awesome.
My fashion coordinator, Brendan Brennan. Jiminy Crickets, red hoodie and jeans. Is it wear your pajamas to work week? This is the Sunset League. Some of my best coaches were the most demanding. This is the Sunset League, not the Trinity League. Let's dress like it. All right.
Oh, Mr. Brennan.
As somebody who was raised a staunch Catholic, I can proudly say I can't stand the Trinity League. So the fact that he took a shot at the Trinity League, I'm going to let him off the hook this week, and I'll say I got the message. I'm working on it.
How's this shirt working for you?
I don't know. I'll find out in about 24 hours when he comments, so we'll just have to wait and see.
Oh, that's good
And
stuff.
your boy Bick's going to be on our show next week, so you better call him out for what he wears too. All right, what do we got?
Wesley Roxy said, is it true CIF could add more teams to the open division?
Okay, yes. And rumor has it, I've been reading online, they might go 16 teams for the open. Believe it or not. Now we're all playing week 1 of the playoffs.
Wow. So I'm thinking in my mind, Cal Prep's the 1 through 16 rankings. Now that would put Santa Margarita in.
Orange Lutherans
in. Jay Sarah.
Yeah, would be. I think the thinking is they don't want those guys finishing 4th or 5th in their league and being 1 or 2 seeds in the next division, which is kind of unfair to those other teams.
That would put every Trinity League team in there, I believe, except from Servite. But still, I don't think as of now, it wouldn't affect the Sunset League anymore. It'd still be Los Alamitos and Edison.
Well, it's all speculation, but next week, like I said, our show, we're going to be doing that. It comes out at 10 o'clock, I think, the opening.
Can't wait.
On the CI. So if you go to CIFSS.org, you'll see all the brackets, and they release them. I think they staggered every half hour.
That's one of the best days of the year if you're a high school football fan. And you remember when we used to go to the CIF office before they posted
before
online?
Huddle.
It was awesome.
All the coaches from all over California, they'd all be decked out in their gear. La Habra, remember they'd be La Habra from head to toe. They always had those culty staffs.
I do remember that.
They're all proud of their team. And anyways, you'd exchange film.
Everybody would be wearing their rings if they'd won one. Yeah,
grinding all day watching film. But times have changed. But anyway, still a great day.
It's awesome.
Looking forward to it.
Hey, Rich Carrillo said, Luther Vandross to open the show. KD is money in the bank. Thanks for the cool tunes. Again, I have to give Coach Pottios some props. But our opening music today, that was one of my ideas. Jeffrey Osborne.
FanZone's music today was Dole's. I did who did we do for the
Steve Miller Band?
Steve Miller Band, of course.
So, yeah,
we had a late Saturday.
We have a lot of, our producer, Murphy Cargis, from Sugar Ray. The amount of music knowledge that we have in the studios, it's
a powerful force.
Yeah, it's
a powerful force. It is.
It's awesome.
All right, green boxes.
We got a lot of good ideas.
Bring the bell back home. You're gonna have to wait a year, my friend.
Yeah, gonna have to wait a year. Well,
all right.
Scholarship updates.
Let's do it. Cole, can you pull up our first guy? Kapono Mao, Colorado. Gee, what a surprise! Kapono Mao, one of the stud linemen from Los Alamitos, getting offered from Colorado. Congratulations, Kapono. Who do you got?
Manoah Faupusa from Los Alamitos, also being offered by Colorado. Congratulations.
Funny you mentioned Colorado. Damien Henderson, running back, Los Alamitos, Colorado.
Who already has Colorado State, so now the two major schools in Colorado are fighting for him.
Okay, if I'm Colorado State, I'm at this guy's door begging him to sign right now.
Exactly.
Because I only feel like this guy's offers are going to just keep going up and up and up. Who do we got next?
Matt Mena from Fountain Valley has been offered by Chadron State.
Do you know where that is?
Nebraska.
Very good.
Yes. I have a friend that actually went there.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
How about our guy right here?
Cooper Hoch, Colorado State. He has been offered preferred walk-on status, which gives him the opportunity to go play some D1 football, get affiliated with the program, learn their system, and I think preferred walk-ons, they get all the benefits of being on the team, like early registration, preferred classes, whatnot. And that can eventually materialize into a scholarship. So good for Cooper. Congratulations.
I'm shocked. I just assumed he had a whole bunch of D1 offers already.
I think they're going to start.
Yeah.
He's going to get more. Don't be surprised if we don't mention his name a lot more as far as, offers go. And
so going forward, again, we said this at the start of the show, if you want to do your show or your big moment to sign with whatever college you decide to go to, let us know, and we'll be more than happy to have you, your family, your coaches, however you want to do it, let us know, and we'll be more than happy to provide that service for you. Okay, so last week we did
the taco eating contest.
And why did my screen just go blank?
That was great. Edison versus Fountain Valley. So they had before the big games even played, they had a competition eating tacos at Tio Flacco's in Fountain Valley, right on the Fountain Valley Huntington Beach border, right where the two cities converge. That's why it's such a great neighborhood. Those kids all grew up together, the Edison Fountain Valley kids, and it was awesome to see them all there. They had the bands from both schools, they had the cheerleaders from both schools, they had the parents from both schools, they had the players from both schools.
Well, let's watch some highlights. So it was a cool little setup, and we're going to break this down. Again, we had front row seats. Now, we tell our athletes, you have to get off to a good start, and you got to finish strong. I want you to watch this guy. This guy inhales this taco in one, good night now.
He is all business.
That's what I call a strong start.
That's Baron Pride right there.
He's got the support of his staff behind him, the girls. Now, again, he's already on taco number 2. Now, this guy, he's going more of the Pac-Man style. Chomp, chomp, chomp. But look, this is a sprint. This is not a marathon. Slow and steady does not win this kind of race.
He's kind of like Edison football team. They just eat up yards,
Yeah, now this guy, on the other hand, a little disappointed. I'm not seeing a sense of urgency or effort here. He's probably eating at a rate that I would. He's taking his time.
I might utilize the water there, Coach.
That's the rate I eat. And what are they looking at? This is a taco eating contest.
That's right.
Get your face back in that taco.
Gotta focus.
Even the support staff's dropping the ball a little bit here. So wasn't feeling that one so much. But now it comes down to this. My main man, Kane Elroy.
Kane.
This guy is locked and loaded.
Look at that focus and that concentration.
Let's just see how this guy finishes. He's already done his last bites. Clean it up. They have to swish it down. This is why he plays middle linebacker. Watch, boom.
Oh, walk off.
Look, scares the poor cheerleader. That's why guys like him play middle linebacker. They're smart, but they're not all there. They're off a little bit, and look at him. He is fired up.
We were sitting front row. That table landed about a foot from me. It almost hit me.
Hugging pops, good stuff. So Fountain Valley would win that one in a tight contest. So they got some bragging rights, I guess. They declared it a tie, but Fountain Valley, when I broke it down on film, they did in fact.
And they won the little trophy. They get to keep that for a year. That little octopus guy, that little Tio Flacco mascot.
Yeah. They had a little octopus in this glass jar. So,
yeah, it was cool.
Good things are happening over there at Los Al. So let's move on to Players of the Week. Let me get my slideshow started. All right. So, Doleman, am I going first this week?
I believe you're up first, yes.
How's that showing up there? Okay, here we go. So for me, seriously, gotta love technology. Go ahead and ad-lib for a few seconds.
2022, so.
Dude, I think. Okay, that's a good lesson for us going forward, not to transition from Huddle to PowerPoint.
You know what? Shoot. Everyone understands. No big deal. Everybody, I don't think there's one person out there who hasn't had some concerns or issues with a computer, right? So.
Well, as teachers, how is it when you have a nice lesson plan going? Oh, hey, from the district.
It go right back.
It's down. I'm just going to do it this way. I'm not going to bother. All right. David Razor, 17 of 27, 177 yards. He rushed the ball 14 times. I didn't know he was a runner, but he had that bad ankle issue, so they were kind of saving him. And they could have picked a better game to kind of unleash that beast. 14 times, 93 yards on the ground, 4 touchdowns total. Outstanding game by David. Congratulations.
UC Davis is getting a really studly player in him. Yeah.
They got real lucky.
So for my player of the week, I'm going to go to Los Alamitos. Anthony Lee.
Oh, another Los Al running back. I'm seeing a pattern
Another Los Al running back. Anthony Lee. He's a sophomore. They have 2 more years of him.
Here's the thing. If you're a Los Al fan, the future looks bright. If you're a Los Al hater, I got bad news for you. They're not going anywhere.
Los Al's not going anywhere. He had 12 carries, but 169 yards, which is a 14-yard average, and he got in the end zone twice. So Anthony Lee, great job, man. Congratulations to you. You're my Sunset League, Sunset Rewind Player of the Week.
Can we do a unit? Because at some point we need to recognize the O-line. Because you just can't have running back after running back after running back winning awards without a great O-line behind them.
You always bring up special teams wins games. We didn't talk about this in the review, but now that we're on the fan zone, do you know Edison special teams had 3 punt blocks against Fountain Valley this week?
Yeah.
That's amazing. I don't ever recall a game. One's hard enough. Or 2, maybe a fluke, but 3?
Special. I'll bet you Jackson was one of them.
So you're talking about recognizing like a group.
Yeah.
The special teams unit of Edison, possibly.
Well, remember, special teams is a third of football.
Yeah.
You've got offense, defense, and special teams. So there's a lot of lost yardage. There's a lot of loss of big plays in special teams. So those staffs and coaches.
A lot of points left on the field.
Yes, and work on that. I mean, CDM's blocked field goals in back-to-back games.
Yep.
You just said Edison. I mean, Los Al came out and tried to onside first play game. I love that call. They didn't get it.
It was great.
These are people who are working on that third phase of the game.
It was
and more times than not, it's going to pay dividends. All right, your favorite time of the week. Next week's schedule and predictions. Now I'm currently 12-0. You're 10-2.
I am?
The only way you catch, you lost Newport Harbor, and I think you lost the Fountain Valley, Huntington Beach.
Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah.
I will be 15-0, but I'll let you go first if you'd like, or I'll go first. It makes no difference to me.
Fountain Valley at Los Alamitos.
You're going to have to go on a limb on this one.
I'm just going to go with Los Alamitos. And, I hope Fountain Valley has a good showing.
It's a Thursday night game, by the way, so.
Fountain Valley still has a chance to get in the playoffs, though.
Yeah, they're playing for a lot. This is a plan. This is like their chance to see what it'd be like to play in the Open Division.
When I checked Cal Preps the other day, right now, if it were where they're situated, they'd be a Division 8 team right now.
All right. I think Los Al finds a way to win this one.
Yeah.
One way or the other. Okay. I'll go first on these next 2, so you at least have the option to pick against me if you want to try to tie me, since the worst I can do is tie. Okay, interesting game. Harbor at Huntington Beach. Now, look, Harbor had a heartbreaking loss last week, but they're in all likelihood in the playoffs. A win would absolutely clinch it for them. Same with Huntington. So this is a playing game for certain. Okay, they both still might make it, but there's a lot on the line. Can they get up over that emotional loss and find a way to bounce back? I think they do. I'm taking Harbor. to get up off the mat and find a way to get the W.
I think Harbor is dealing with an extremely emotional loss, like you said. But you know what? Hey, it's a new week, new game. They understand the importance of it, and they, better than anybody, know what it takes to make a run deep in the season.
Remember, they had a brutal regular season last year, right?
And ran off 4 in a row.
About limping in the playoffs and being demoralized. They turned that into a championship.
Yeah, I think Coach Lofthouse this week is going to sell his players on the fact, hey, this is the playoffs. This is the playoffs right now.
Yeah, I agree.
So I'm going with Newport Harbor. I think the Sailors will get it done.
Okay, another good game. This is the battle. Winner of this will have second place.
Yeah.
Again, interesting scenario in that Edison.
Oh, yeah.
If they lose, they get out of the open division. And it's
Most
insane
likely.
that we're even thinking and talking like that,
know.
but that's kind of what it's become. They're not going to obviously throw the game. We joke about that, saying, hey, you got to throw the game. We were messing with Los last week. They're competitors. They work too hard not to. But it's kind of a win-win. If you win, you beat a great rival. By the way, Coach O'Shea was incredibly complimentary towards Edison on the interview. He's a big fan of them.
He called it a great rivalry. He was nothing but complimentary about Edison and Coach Grady and their staff and their players.
And he said he respects that program more than any other team in the county. Those were his words. You know what? If you have to go open Edison, you have to go open. It is what it is. That's just the way it works out sometimes, I guess. But I like both these teams a lot. I think it's going to be a great ball game. But at the end, I'm going to go with Edison.
Yeah, I think at CDM, they had that huge win against Newport Harbor, but
it's hard to win your bowl game and then get it. Not that they won't get up. I mean, they got a great staff at CDM.
If Edison somehow were to get into D2, I'll tell you what, CDM right now, as it stands, they were in Division 3, I believe. If Edison somehow got in D2 and CDM D3, that could be 2 CIF championship teams playing in this game.
That'd be great.
It could be, yeah.
I'd take that in a heartbeat.
And
all right, who do you like?
It's going to be a great game. It's going to be a great game. It's going to be tight. It's going to be close, but I think Edison edges out the Sea Kings.
All right, you're going with the Mighty Chargers. Now, if CDM pulls off the upset, you're putting that crown back on next week, just so you know.
Absolutely. All right.
I will Sea Kings. What was his name?
That's Aiden Walsh. Number 24 for the Sea Kings.
Now you can blast me on the sideline if you guys take care of business this week. I will be at that game, and you can call me out, and I will eat my crow and be happy for you.
Hey, everyone out there, we have a sunsetrewind.com webpage. Can we get that up on the screen real quick, Cole? So the sunsetrewind.com webpage got a lot of great information here. Everything you need to know about the Sunset League going on. It's updated weekly. We have some great videos, some great content here. And one of the opportunities you have is you could actually be a sponsor. And all you need to do is go to this tab that says Contact Us, fill out the information, select the area of interest, sponsorship. And we'd love to have you on board to be a part of the Sunset Rewind team and family, be a part of this great podcast and this great website. And we do all these things for the community and love bringing you high school football every week. If you fill out this information, we will get back to you immediately. So
sponsorship is a huge part of our situation going forward and growing the product. And if you like what we're doing, if you want to see more of it, that's going to help our program a lot. Our goal is to get 6 teams to each have their own sponsor.
Absolutely.
And again, you go to that website, you fill it out, we'll get back to you ASAP. And Jason, our boss, said he will make it worth your while. So if you're trying to grow your business, go there. And that just goes to, rent for the studio, the equipment we use, paying the sideline reporters.
It'll enable us to, bring you this great show every week. And, we'll have your sponsorship in there. Every time there's a TD by a team, a touchdown, or some great play, we'll show that in the highlights. We'll show your company logo and all that good stuff.
Yeah, and one last request. If you like what we're doing, please hit like and subscribe on the YouTube channel. It really does help the show and the algorithm. And then next week, it's CIF, baby.
Playoff time. One more week of regular games and then playoff time.
Kenny B will be in the studio with us, and it's time
great.
to break down some stuff and start bagging on CIF, because that's always one of the best things to do this time of year.
So that's going to wrap up FanZone, Sunset Rewind FanZone episode 10. Thanks for joining us. Thank you to our production team and our reporters. Have a great week, everyone. God bless you.